Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Some look ahead lines. Your NFL opening line report, championship Sunday, 26th. Commies, Eagles, Bills, Chiefs. And there we go. What's there to say? Welcome on in. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, notification bell on. We're on all channels. Winners and whiners. Picks and parlays. Sean Higgs. Let's go. Had the Bills today. Had the under in a Rams game. Tough one there. I can go into it. Our guy, Mr. Numbers, tagging me in LJ's post, my fellow pub guy, and this other guy. I don't want to mention his name because I think he's a scam kind of guy. Not rigged. Bad plays, yes. We see this all the time. If you think it's rigged, why are you betting? Why aren't you on the fixed side, number one? Always bad calls. If you lose, it's not because it's rigged. If you win, you're a genius. If you lose, it's rigged. No. Stop betting. Bad beat refund crew, in effect. Where's my bad beat refund here? I had Michigan. So I cashed with my Illinois plus 3.5. Never in doubt. Where's my bad beat refund on my Michigan under? 147.5. 20-something points in overtime. Do I get a refund? Welcome to sports betting, losers. You win, you lose. You get on to the next day. We got comments. T-Mike says, I'll just keep taking Josh Allen 2 TDs plus 650. It's going to be the Eagles and the Chiefs part 2. I don't know about that. I may have to take the Eagles out to sleep on it after the game next Sunday, see if anybody gets hurt or something. I don't know. We'll talk about the Eagles game in a second. That's the first one up against Washington. I already got people taking personal bets on the Bills next week against me, so if anyone wants to get on it, hit me on X. I love stupid people who think the Bills are going to beat the Chiefs on the road. Yes, I love Allen, and he's balling out, but that show is coming to an end. Moneyline Markel's in the house. Stop Gio's in the house. Moneyline Markel's all over the Buckeyes tomorrow. Ray is here. Nick is in the house. Has the line dropped for Bills KC yet? Yes, it has. 1.5 and a 48.5. We'll get to in a second. Stephen Bowman is liking the Ohio State Buckeyes. Michael B is with us tonight. Hit the like button. Stop Gio's getting the job done for us. Excellent. If you get ready, put your money in the stock market instead. There you go. The bookies are keeping refunds in their banks safe and sound. Ryan Nunn's in the house. Bills Mafia. Get the Raven BS out of here. Lamar's a regular season quarterback. Again, 2-point conversion cost him a win here. Teammate says, no, it ain't Notre Dame tomorrow. One-loss team for a reason. Yeah, well, they played a nice, easy schedule. Do the refs get rings when KC wins it all again? Stop Gio. 2-0 in college hoops. Rams spread. Lost the under Rams game, but I hit the Bills money line 6 times. Oh, my goodness. Bills money line winner for Bill. I just had the Bills. I took the Bills. I had the Ravens future. That's another thing people don't understand. You have a future on something. Why am I going to double up here and take the Ravens again out of pick 'em? Makes 0 sense. Now I have money in my pocket. That's how you bet as a pro, and you don't have to get up. And I don't have to go like our buddy Mr. Numbers. I won't be at the Dollar Tree tomorrow stocking Pepsi and Lay's potato chips. That's what you call stealing money. Locked in profit there. Nice easy schedule. I'm going to go smoke Lucy at chat. I can't tonight. We will bring up the nice easy schedule for the Fighting Irish Are you still here? Texas A&M on the road. We see what Texas A&M was this year. He got the job done. Started as a favorite, went to a dog, you won a game. Northern Illinois had that work out as a 28-point favorite. Pretty sure you lost that one at home. Purdue, tough game there. Miami, Ohio, another tough one. Louisville, you covered by a half. All righty, we'll give you a win there. I guess Louisville's all right. Stanford, right. Georgia Tech and Navy back-to-back weeks. I guess I'll give you a little nice win, 31-13, laying 14 on a neutral against Georgia Tech. I'll give you a little credit because Georgia Tech did take a big, bad SEC team that won its conference championship to 8 overtime. So we'll give Georgia Tech a little bit of a nice win there. Navy, Florida State, okay, Virginia, Army. Okay, trying to find a good one here. USC, I guess USC is a good win, 49-35. You gave them 35 points to USC. You beat Indiana. You beat Georgia with a backup quarterback, 23-10. And you beat Penn State 27-24. A game you were trailing with 5 minutes to go in that game. Yeah. All right, T-Buddy. Yeah, they're good. Lamar wasn't the reason they lost. I'm coaching going for 2 in the third quarter, says Stephen Bowman. Locking him with the King is in house. Michael B says, a friend of mine talked me into betting the Fakers. I don't think he's really a friend. Yes. Why are we doing? What are you doing with Lakers? What are you doing there? The Lakers, huh? Absolutely here. All right. Well, you heard my rundown. Giovanni says the Cyborg's in the house. What do you say, Giovanni? Notre Dame has a chance to maybe take the points plus the points tomorrow. I don't think they have a chance tomorrow. Team total under. Money line, they cover and going to win this Team Money. The Team Money poop talk has already started. Team Money, Notre Dame, money line, outright. KC and Eagles, book it. What other good takes you got tonight? Good game versus the Ravens and the Bills. I was on the Ravens, just couldn't make the catch. I mean, they can't. Like I said earlier today, you got the Ravens, I'm going to talk you off the Ravens. You got the Bills, I'm going to talk you off the Bills. 2 good teams. Army was rolling with Notre Dame, beat them. Army. Okay, I'm gonna stand on Army now. It's a football powerhouse. Got it. Markel says, Team Money, leave me and my Buckeyes alone. College hoops store, I'm probably going to lay with Penn State. I'm not buying a Rutgers. Yeah, what is that, a 7.5? Or at least it was earlier this afternoon. You'll be cashing that money line ticket. We'll see. Buffalo to win Super Bowl still alive at 6-1. Yes, it is. Mark Andrews folded. I'm sticking to it, says Markel. Team Money likes the Clippers. Oh, my goodness. Team Boney, a lock. Stephen Bowman is jumping on the Notre Dame lock. Stephen Bowman, ND lock as well. The pen is out. Got a good amount of money wrapped in a teaser, just Ohio State -1. I don't know if I'm going to add to it. Yeah, I got a bunch of those, and they're all tied into last week's Baltimore and the Bills last week, and again this week with the 2 of them in Kansas City, all types of crazy stuff. Don't disarm me. Here we go. KC money line. George Lobo. Okay. Kansas City money line next week. Is that, it's not, you're not really going crazy taking KC money line considering it's -110. Eagles line is on the move. I'm going to get to that in a second. Let me just try to ratchet up all these things. -1 for Kansas City. Eagles win on Sunday Leisures. Yeah, we're going to talk about that one in just 1 second. Yeah, Steve Bowman is like, yeah, Army. Yeah, he's hyping up Army as a powerhouse. My guy picks from Davis in house. Stop hating on the Eagles. We'll talk about it. George, KC Super Bowl futures. Well, they're alive. They're in the championship game again, and they're home. Mike B says I got a bunch of KC under Ohio State 7-point teasers. I was joking, Tila. Okay. See him, boom. Okay. I crossed it off. The pen is out. I crossed it off. Andrews is getting a fat check from the books for dropping that pass. Here we go. Here we go, Stop Gio. I can get behind your conspiracy about the moon landing. Not this. I'm just picking Steven since I was in the Army. I mess with them, but they did have a good season. They had a good season, but I'm really going to say they're competing with Notre Dame. It's the same when Notre Dame plays good teams. It's like when Penn State plays a good team, they lose. When Notre Dame plays a good team, they lose. Ohio State in the under 52 parlayed with Casey's Super Bowl. All right. Well, we're going to see how well that is tomorrow. You're either 2 for 2 or you're done. Don't come in with they win Notre Dame. I'm the only one riding Notre Dame, says T-Money. So I can't believe how the Redskins smacked the Lions. They're playing good, Giovanni. What are we going to say about them? Montana State versus Eastern Washington. Is that where you want to be, Michael? You're a and you know what I didn't even mention? If you're on YouTube's, hit the likes on all the channels. Sean Higgs got the premium package there on YouTube. If you're a premium member, you could be that. That's nice to support the channel and myself. Be sure to hit the like button and all that stuff. I think I had did I have a poll question up today? I don't even know if I put a poll question up. And also the fact that you can go to the iHeartRadio, listen after the fact to this podcast as we talk about the games tomorrow. And YouTube premium members, I just got you. Admitted the Eagles are good. Leasers. I mean, are you Joe Bennett? Stop talking. Let's talk about next Sunday. About to blow the doors off Washington. Here we go. 2 more comments. For quite a few people betting Notre Dame tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I mean, getting 9 points. Well, they are not in the chat. No, they are not. A lot of our chatters have disappeared through the season. Don't know why. Washington. Plus, this is, again, I just did this 5 minutes ago. It was a 4.5 at DK. Now it is moved. It's still a 4.5 at DK. DK's got the only 4.5 on the board here. BetOnline's got 4.5. Fives everywhere else. And total is now up to 48 everywhere, but FanDuel still has a 47.5. And Caesars and FanDuel both have 5.5s on this matchup here. And let's be honest, these are FanDuel. They're going to jack this up because they got a lot of Philly, New Jersey people here. And I'm telling you right now, I'm waiting because on my one site here, it's a 4.5. I'm waiting for it to go to 5. I see a 5 in one spot. I'm wondering if I can get a 5.5 somewhere. Hoping for a 5.5. We'll see if that happens. We will see. We will see if we get that 5.5. It'll be nice. You see me consorting papers here to see if I could what I could get down here. I do have a 5. I got a 5 and a 48. I'm coming in on a 5 here. We can do a there we go. I grabbed a little +5 here. Let's talk about this game for a second here. So I got my 5 on one. If I get a 5.5 somewhere else, so be it. I mentioned my guy Joe Bennett, big Eagle guy. He's like, look at this. We're going to crush them. Of course, comes down to the end of the game. At the time, he's happy. they had the two big plays from Hurts and Barkley. Where else was the offense that game for Philly? I mean, Barkley busted a couple. Are you really impressed with the Philly offense? Let's be honest here. I mean, Philly fans, are you impressed with that game? I'm not impressed with what I saw out of Philly. I don't know what I have with Hurts. I mean, what? That's 15 to 20, 128 yards. He was sacked 7 times. And again, this is why it sounded like the under, because the defense was coming on here for the Rams. I mean, Barkley had 2 huge runs. Hurts had a big run. What else did you see out of that team? I want to lay with them. Why would I want to lay with them? I saw them blow a 22-point lead to this team. Give me 5.5. And I'm not a huge Washington backer. My old man was a big Redskin fan. The Over the Hill gang back in the 70s. But I think the team's dangerous right now. And I think you got a quarterback problem right now. Give me Washington. Sorry, Philly. I mean, come on. I saw him against last week. What have we seen out of Hurts? And again, Packer game, you win 22-10. No, so I'm impressed. You got four turnovers. You get 22 points. And like I said, Hurts hadn't played in a bit, right? I get it. I'll give him a little pass. I'll give him a little pass in action. Got knocked out of the Washington game. He was 1 for 4 in that game. Again, he was 1 for 4. Ran the ball a little bit. So a couple weeks off, you're a little rusty. I could give him a rusty game. Now I get a snow game from him. Even before the snow started falling, not great. I don't know. Between the two games is the first game. So you think he's 100% Philly fans. And that's my point. He didn't look good against Green Bay. He had 4 turnovers, scored 22 points. It's not really that good. Can we chalk up that Green Bay beat nobody this year? They lost to Minnesota twice, lost to the Lions twice, lost to the Eagles twice. Just had them lose to every playoff team they played. I don't know. And then you beat the Rams in a game that it was 4th and they were at what, the 20-yard line? You needed 2 huge Barkley runs for a win. Can we just come back to the world here and take off Eagle blinders, Eagles fans, please? Now, where are we in the chat? Oh, so Mike. Leaders, admit the Eagles are good. We did that already. I'm past here again. Tony C came in and told Sean to write it down. Yes, he did. He did. Steven saw a place for tomorrow. We did cash Josh Allen over 8.5 carries. He smashed it on the kneel downs. Yeah, he needed it. We needed the kneel downs to get there. Give me the over 48 in Philly, Washington, says Michael B. Are we taking Washington plus 5.5? Yeah, I like Washington 5.5. 5.5 now. Why do I like Washington? I like Washington because I think you need a quarterback to win a game. And I don't think Hurts is anywhere close. He might be 50%, maybe 60%. Does not look good. I get it. It was snowing this game. It was his first game back last game. Can we give Washington a little credit? I mean, they're winning games here, folks. Can they win here? I just saw them win 36-33. No quit in their game. Every game they play is a close game. Every game. They lost to Tampa Bay the first game of the year, 37-20. Okay. Rookie quarterback may get his first start on the road. They won at Cincinnati. They won at Arizona. They lost at Baltimore 30-23. Yeah, am I going to be mad at them for losing to Baltimore? I know people think Baltimore sucks. That's not a bad loss. I think 12 other teams lost to Baltimore. Carolina wins. Chicago Giants lost to Pitt 28-27. I think the Steelers are coming out of their bye week in that one, and the Steelers scored with 2 minutes to go for a late win. And I think they were driving, and they just bottomed out there. The Philly game here. Let's go back in time here. The Washington was leading at the half, 10-6, and then Philly scored 3 times. The Barkley back-to-back runs after a turnover. Boom, boom, 26-16. Why do we think Philly's just going to steamroll these guys? I just want to see that. Cash in the over first quarter. Rams Eagles got there. Yes, it did. Nice call on the over there. It snowed. They put up 20 in the snow. Okay. The other team put up 22 on you in the snow. The other team put up 22 in the snow, and they're a warm weather team. And they nearly pulled out the win in the snow. Leisures. Come on. I gotta find you on the X here, fella. Where's my Twitter feed? Leisures, do you follow me on the X here? I gotta find your profile, fella. Where is this at? Here we go. Mr. Numbers wants to comment under the video instead of in the chat. Remember that Hurts not looking good, but ignores the Eagles have the best player on the planet. Now Saquon Barkley is the best player on the planet, huh? Not impressive, but they have no win again this week. I mean, did they cover? Here's the thing for Mr. Numbers and other people in the chat. I don't care wins. It's about covering the number. They didn't cover. Did they cover the number? No. So you're a loser. This is a sports betting show. Hi, we're talking points. How'd Philly do today? They lost. They did not cover. They didn't cover. Rams are tough. Both Hurts and Barkley got hurt. Yeah, Rams are tough. I said that. Why did we say we like the Rams in the points? Hurts is not healthy. No. He's going to say, who's he going to be? Willis Reed next week? He's going to come in 100%? That ain't happening. Josh had that same numbers today in the cold. I think again, I'm not. I'm comparing apples and oranges. Don't playing Josh Allen in Baltimore. Why do we? Can we get back to the Eagle? We're talking Eagles game, right? We're talking Eagles. I mean, I think Hurts had a better game. I mean, Allen 10 rushes for 20 yards. I mean, I'm not comparing. I'm not saying. I mean, I would take Josh Allen over Jalen Hurts if that's the conversation. But the conversation is if we're talking about covered, because Mr. Numbers wants to talk about a win, they didn't cover. One team covered. That was the Bills. What kind of bankroll do I need to attack these numbers? The Eagles, I didn't bet early, took 6 instead of 5.5. Yeah. FanDuel has a 5.5. Here's you got to get the number. Why are you betting? If you're betting Sunday, an hour before the game tips, slight chance you're getting the worst number possible, Giovanni. Here's a show. I came on here. It was 4.5. It's now 5.5. But you and other people will wait until Sunday. For some ridiculous reason, I don't understand. For 3 years, I've come in here on a Sunday night and tell people, bet this game. Hell, I tell people on Thursday, sometimes Wednesday, to bet a team the next Sunday before the game started. And how do you get those numbers? Well, I don't wait till freaking 15 minutes before kickoff. And a bunch of people on Fox and ESPN or whatever the hell you're watching to tell you who to bet on. There was 4.5s. There's 4.5s offshore. You can go to offshore right now and get a 4.5. FanDuel is 5.5. FanDuel's going to be juicy because it's a lot of Eagle people. You know, FanDuel's going to be dictated on Philly and New Jersey and New York. And that's going to be all Philly money. Hurts will be the difference in a Washington game. Possibly. I mean, how about Jaden Daniels? Could he be the difference maker in the Washington game? I mean, I don't love Quinn. I don't think Sirianni is a good coach, but he's got 2 decent coordinators. And you got Barkley who's playing great. Can Dan Quinn scheme a defense to stop the run? Michael, Penn State 6.5 going to take first half as well. 4 straight losses for Penn State versus ranked tournament teams. Now we got Rutgers off a big Nebraska win. Thank you, King D. Manages the game well. Who's that? Hurts? Again, you're a Philly fan. I'm worried about covering. They could win all they want. Are they going to cover 5.5? I don't think so. Commander-in-Chief for the new president would be interesting. Commander-in-Chief for the new president. For what? What? I don't understand. For if Washington wins? The quarterbacks are 0-6 in title games, and the winners of the teams they play have won the Super Bowl, except for the Eagles, who lost to Mahomes. Brandon's in the house, my guy. They're 0-5, not 0-6. Chris Clark just won $10K. On what? What'd you hit? Ohio State money line, Washington Chief. Washington 5.5 in the Chiefs money line, a 353 parlay. That's a nice 3-teamer there, Steven. Is that what that is there for you? Is that what that is? I'm not going to I'm going to see what I can pull up on that one there. Three-teamer. So you said it was KC money line, Ohio State money line, and Washington. $3.53. Not bad. Mine were coming up at $3.30. Liking the late backdoor cover next week for Washington. Absolutely. Maybe a win. Glad Sean isn't watching the Lakers stink it up. Are they doing Lakers stuff as usual? The Lakers. Oh boy, the Lakers are gonna win the title this year. Remember that talk, T-Money? I wouldn't be shocked if Washington wins. I agree. Don't like taking totals so far out with unknown weather. Yeah. I will say I think you underestimate the Eagles' defense. They probably win by 6 or 7, 30, 24-ish. Yeah. People said the same thing today. Underestimating the defense. Yeah, Mr. Numbers. Casey's a pick'em. Here, and this is like I did this, and I think I said this, like with Baltimore and Buffalo. Throw a crazy three-teamer, 10 points in there. You could take KC 10, Buffalo 10, put them in two different things with Ohio State or something. I mean, how many people are going to just tease this up? Plus monies. Ohio State goes down tomorrow. I'm homeless. Finally, the Raiders fans talking with some sense. Josh Allen's at 28-12, 1 ATS against elite defenses at 21 points per game or less. He's good. Rory says the Skins are going to the Super Bowl. I think they win next week. I'm waiting for a 5.5 to pop up on the sites here so I can put it out here for everybody on the primos. Although I still got 4.5 showing on some. Commie Chiefs would be kind of cool. Yes, it would be. He's not saying Trump is in office. He was making a pun of commander-in-chief. I get it. Washington Chiefs. There you go. Yeah, I could have figured that one out. I was really impressed by McDermott's coaching. Thought he called a simple, effective game plan with Allen. Listen, this team is different from the Dixie. Everyone's like, oh, you got a big stud receiver. They move the ball around. Allen's not running around like a chicken with his head cut off. They got a shot next week. We're going to see how the Eagle line gets. We're going to take Washington. 5, yeah, there's 5.5s. Montana State is now 6.5. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? I don't even know who's in the Super Bowl yet. That's next week. Watching the fake game reminded me of why I bet college hoops. Lakers stopped trying 30 minutes ago. They're terrible. Hard Rock has Eagles -5. Listen, there's 4.5s offshore. That's why my boys did not like the Clippers. Are motivating their new building with my boys coming to town with bad blood between the two squads here. We quit just like the weak Warriors. Down to the Wizards. Wow. All right. So you know, Mikey B, you hit a nerve with T-Money here. All right, let's get to game number 2 here. Half hour in. We got the Bills, Chiefs. It is 1.5, 48.5. Do you go against the Chiefs at home? That is the question. That is the question, right, folks? I mean, you have a Mahomes Reed at home. Let's add in, and we're going to say we're the rigged fixed crew's going to say you got the refs too against you. 1.5. I mean, we go to the history between these two teams, right? They've played each other before. They've played each other in a playoff in a crazy overtime game, right? Pretty good overtime game. Regular season, Josh Allen says, I'm fine. I could beat you in the regular season, and he has. Points ain't going to help you in this one. 1.5. You're going to take 1.5. This is going to be like the Buffalo game today. That one is not going to matter. It's going to be a 5, 6, 7, maybe 4 to 7 point win, right? I don't think somebody wins by 10. I mean, if somebody wins by 10, it's the Bills. I'll go out of the way and say that. Pen out for that. Go ahead. Hot take it. Whatever you got to do. If someone wins by 10, I think it'll be the Bills by 10, not the Chiefs by 10. The Warriors beat the Wizards. What are your fakers doing? How didn't I take the Clippers tonight versus the Lakers? They are butt. Yes, they are. Having the refs do help. 123 at KC right now. You're home. 3 straight Super Bowls on the agenda or on the horizon here. I mean, it's tough to take the Bills at even money. I mean, really, I'd have to tease it. I'd have to tease it to a 10 or 11. That's the only way I'd want to be involved in Buffalo. Here's the dilemma. They're 16-1. They're a 1-point favorite. What are they at home in the playoffs with these two guys? What's their record? Somebody dig it up. Somebody dig it up, please. I don't know, Brandon. I haven't bet this one. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't bet the Bills until yesterday. That's when I got on Buffalo. Yesterday afternoon. I need at least 160 or better to take the Bills. I mean, seriously. KC kicks a field goal to win it. I mean, really. This is I liken this to what we just saw in this game. Team scores late, chance to tie it, or they get it to 3. Who are you going to be on? I mean, I think everybody, it's KC home. KC home in the pick 'em. How do you say it? This ain't a preseason game. It's not week 17 and nobody's playing and it's a pick 'em. Championship game at home, basically a pick 'em. That's what the odds makers think of Buffalo. People might not like Buffalo. Think Josh Allen's bad. Mahomes better. I'll bet KC and lose at a pick. I don't understand the line. Just like I didn't understand the Bills being Here's the thing, though. The Bills started as the favorite, and it flipped to people betting on the Ravens. It was Bills' favor last week. I know this because I still have the banner from last week here. There you go. Ravens plus 1.5. Total 51.5. That was the line when we did the show last week. Josh Allen Company need to stick a dagger in the Chiefs team. I mean, JK says it's Bills' year. It could be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's Sunday night. We got to get to Monday. 16-3 at home in the playoffs. Who did he lose to? 16-3. I know he lost to Brady. Did he lose to Joe Burrow here? He lost to Burrow, right? It's time. Let's go. Cyborg and company. Brady and Burrow. Who's the third? Who's the third guy? He says 16-3. I think it's 16-2. That's 2. He's saying 16-3. I gotta look. So yeah, it's 12-2. So he's why does it say 13-2 here? Oh, excuse me. At home in the playoffs. Home playoffs. Now that he's won, he is 13-2. I mean, maybe that's his overall record. Inside his playoff record here. Chiefs are taking on the Texans. Mahomes' playoff record: 1-1, lost to the Patriots. 3-0, win Super Bowls. 2-1, lost to Brady in the Super Bowl. Lost to the Bengals. Beat the Eagles. Beat the Niners. So he is 15-3, 16-3. He is 17-3 in the playoffs. So, I mean, you lose a Super Bowl to Brady, and you lose 2 championship games. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Joe Breezy and the GOAT, I can definitely excuse that. I think Burrow beat him twice. Now, no. It's Burrow got him once and Brady got him in the championship game and in the Super Bowl. That's what the losses are from. 17-3 in the playoffs. 0-3 versus Mahomes in playoff. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. We ran him through. It's Burrow and no, Burrow did not beat him twice. Brady beat him twice. Burrow did not beat him twice. I just had it open. I just ran down his games. 2018, 1-1, lost the championship game to the Patriots. 2019, 3-0. Win the Super Bowl over the Niners. 2020, 2-1, lost the Super Bowl to the Bucks. 2021, 2-1, lost the championship game to the Bengals. 3-0, beat the Eagles. 4-0, beat the Niners. That is a 15-3 record, and now he just cashed twice. David's in the house. That's what good news. We're getting a dog. Excellent. Enjoy your new pet. David says, I don't think KC wins. Houston outplayed them. Sometimes you got to be lucky a little bit, too, to get the win. Am I going to the radio in March? I don't know if I'm going to the radio. I want to because I like to see you, Brandon. So I'd like to go. It depends when it is. I was thinking about my daughter wanted to go to Vegas. The second week, I got Pubblepalooza in San Antonio, opening day of the tournament, which I wouldn't go to Vegas that week anyway. And most time I get my stuff down early, so it's not a big deal for me. I got to look at the dates, Brandon, because I want to buy you a brisket sandwich. 13-2, 17-3, yes. Brady times 2. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. That's what we got. All right. I was going to run. Let's see. Michael B. All righty. I made my early NFL bets. College basketball for tomorrow. Have a good one. Michael B. Have a great night. And there you go. I like Washington. I want 5.5. Right now, 10:44 p.m. Can I get Washington? 5.5? And the KC game, I don't know what I'm doing on that one yet. See where this line goes tomorrow. We'll see. I know, Roy, it's tough. I might have to just do KC just on principle, but I don't know. Gio, have a good night. I will be back tomorrow for Midday Money. Put the notification bell on. I'm going to make the room right now. For you for tomorrow's show. Sim Bowman, I just did the 5.5. I like it, Gio. I like the 5.5. I do. I like them. You can listen after the fact, iHeartRadio. Midday Money, it's there. So the Look At Line show will be included as well. Late slate of college basketball tomorrow. We'll probably talk more football than anything. Hope to see you in the show. Hope you had a winning week. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye.